Hi everybody, Damien here from Murray Hyundai, Service Manager. And today we are going to do our very first Ask a Service Manager question. And we have some questions here that we're going to answer for you. So question number one is, I've never serviced my brakes on previous vehicles. Why do I need to service my brakes on my Hyundai? Well, when it comes to servicing your brakes with your Hyundai vehicle, Hyundai recommends servicing your brakes once a year. So what that involves, we disassemble your brakes, get the calipers off, the saddles off, the slide pins are coming out, the shims, the brake pads, remove any sort of corrosion that builds up. We apply lubrication, synthetic lubrication to your brake pads, slide pins, contact areas, the piston, the caliper. We make sure everything's moving freely, because if we don't do that, especially with the salt on the roads that we deal with here in Manitoba, the brake pads themselves will actually stop moving and seize up. So you apply your brakes, those brake pads are going to squish against the rotor and they're not going to release. That's going to result in reduced braking distances because the pads aren't moving. If we do the brake service like we're supposed to, it's going to prolong the life, it's going to keep your vehicle stopping at a designed distance, and less trips to the dealership for noises and brake failures. So I hope that answers your question. Question number two. Question number two is, why do I need to do an oil change every 6,000 kilometers if I'm using synthetic oil? That's a great question, very common question. So even though you're using synthetic fluids, which are more superior than conventional oil, it doesn't mean you can prolong your oil change intervals. What it means is you get superior oil protection, superior thermal protection on all your internal moving parts for the full duration of your oil change. It's also recommended by Hyundai Canada to maintain your warranty to get an oil change every 6,000 kilometers or 6 months, whichever comes first. And I hope that answers your question. Question number three. If I drop my car off first thing in the morning, will it go into the shop immediately the next day or that same morning? Well, sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. And the reason being is because we have a full shop here, and sometimes customers' cars spill into the next day depending on parts ordered, if one vehicle took longer than the other. So yes, if you drop your car off in the morning, most likely it's going to get into the shop first. But we need to keep in mind all the other vehicles that have stayed overnight for engines, transmissions, big repair jobs, stuff like that. So to answer the question, no, just because you drop it off first thing in the morning, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to go into the shop immediately. We will do our best to get your car back to you in a timely manner, but sometimes it doesn't go in immediately. Question number four. My car is under warranty. Why am I being told of potential diagnostic charges? Well, we're not 100% sure if the concern that you're having is warranty covered or not. We don't know if there's physical damage to the vehicle. Is it a warrantable defect? Warranty covers manufacturer defects. Sometimes vehicles come in and a big pothole has damaged the suspension component. That's an NPI repair or a customer repair, but it is not a warrantable repair. So instead of calling you with a surprise fee, we tell you up front that, hey, listen, we're not sure if it's warranty or not. We need to inspect it. In the event that it's not covered under your manufacturer warranty, there will be a diagnostic charge, because the technician, we need to account for his time and his expertise. So I hope that answers all your questions. Again, this is Damien from Murray Hyundai, Service Manager. The very, very first Ask a Service Manager segment. Please send us your questions, we'll answer them, and we'll get everybody answers to the questions that they've been having. Thank you.